Hey guys, thanks for showing up. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 popular chest exercises: push-ups, bench press, and floor press. And we're going to talk about each and the safety issues for all of them. The first thing that I like to do is like greasing the groove, just like if you're going to do a squatting or deadlift, to get into the position and slightly move around. So here I'm doing a cross arm reach, and that's going to get that planted arm, that chest, that pec is going to start to get a little bit of mobility to it and also understand the stability nature of the push-up. And then you can get right into the push-ups. You guys know what push-ups are. They're simple, they're easy, they're good. One of the challenges that they come about is the high reps and the fixed hand position. Also, people like hockey players or golfers, people that use their hands a lot, they struggle with that flexed hand position on the bottom because it puts a lot of tension on the wrists. You can ameliorate that with push-up bars and other things. I do like to do push-up bars, but for this instance, we're just going bare bones. So the push-up is up and down, and you want your body to move as a lever. I'm not touting myself, but if you can see, my thighs and my torso and everything's kind of moving in one plane up and down. That's what you want to do. But high reps of push-ups can still cause a bit of shoulder issues and definitely some wrist issues. The next thing we're going to move on to is the bench press. Why am I loaded on one side? Avid bodybuilders and lifters will hate me for this, but I always do my bench pressing one arm at a time. 2 main reasons. The first primary reason is safety. I've got that extra hand as a bailout. If I get squirrely, if I get pinned, if I get stuck, I've got my other hand to help me come across and grab that weight. Second of all, there is a twisting when you're asymmetrically loaded, which means loaded on one side. There's a compensatory twist with your core that you have to settle down and really force that exercise the way it's supposed to go. Again, one thing you'll notice about the bench press, you've got a free range of motion to do that press. Your elbow can go into negative space. Negative space meaning behind your back because you're elevated from the bench. That gives you a greater stretch, but it can also give you greater injury likelihood because you're really stretching that anterior deltoid in the bottom position. If you want to watch a video from Jeff Cavalier of Athlete X, he talks about a fly being so catastrophic for your shoulders because the chest is already at full stretch. And in order to get your arm further back behind you, like that big fly movement, you have to use your anterior deltoid, and he calls it specifically coracobrachialis. Take it easy on the flies. In my opinion, don't even do them. We're going to move on to the floor press. What I love about the floor press is it's even more accessible than the bench press. You don't even need a bench. You just need a floor space. So from here, I have positioned a kettlebell as counterweight. When you start to use heavier and heavier loads, let's say half your body weight, 3/4 of your body weight, that is a tremendous amount of weight that's going to take you over to the one side. It's just sheer mathematics. The great thing about having a counterweight there is that's going to stabilize your body while that other hand is free to move into space. Look what the floor is doing. The floor is stopping my elbow from going into negative space. I'm still getting my shoulder back and down, but my elbow can't go into negative space and really stretch out that shoulder. So yes, it's sacrificing range of motion, but it's sacrificing some range of motion in the most dangerous spot of the move. So I love to do floor presses. I do them one arm at a time. And again, you've got that extra hand for a bailout, which I just showed you. Know the benefits and the pitfalls of each of those moves, and make sure you train accordingly. Thanks for showing up.